everybody. Can you see us, hopefully? Are we working? Are we on? I think we are. Okay, so here we are in Chester. We're at home at the moment in Chester in England, and the sun's shining at the moment.
Hey, Tom.
So, hi Tom, good to see you on here. So, yeah, we've not been live for a while. It's we've been doing some filming, haven't we? But not actual live on Facebook, apart from my mentoring, but not actually on the main Facebook page that I've got there. So, yeah, it's good to see everybody. We've got Stephen from Winchester. Oh, that's in the UK.
Hi, Stephen.
So tell us we'll see who you are, but tell us where you're watching. We want to know where you are in the world. So we've got Cher from London. Good to see you. And Monique, good to see you. Now, I know you're from Canada, even though you haven't said that. And let's see, we're doing this on the laptop, which is different from the phone. I think I need to scroll. So Laura, hi. Hi, Charlotte. Beth, hi. Hope you had a good time in Phoenix. Yeah, I've got to keep scrolling down on here. So we've got Laura from Nashville in Tennessee. Good to see you, Laura. So yeah, just anybody who's watching, just tell us where you're watching from. And at the moment, I think it's all been UK and America. So is there anybody else from any other countries? Quite often we get people from Asia. I think Australia, probably in the night time at the moment, or getting quite late there. So maybe you're not watching. Let me scroll down. Oh, wow, we've got lots more. So Tom, South Carolina. Josephine, hi. Susan from Bath, that's in the UK, or Bath, I think you say it down there. Mary from Florida, hi there, Mary. Who else have we got? Sam saying, Alice, when will you be back in the UK? Well, we're in the UK now. We live in Chester in the UK, so we spend most of our time here, but we do travel as well. So we're in the UK at the moment. We are going to be doing a tour in the UK, actually. So look out for the dates. We're going to post the dates very soon. Probably next week we'll be posting the dates for July. We're doing a tour in the UK, which would be great. And we've got our team. We've got Tom and Beth coming over from the States to come and help us with that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So we're looking forward to that.
It'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah, Monique's from Red Deer in Alberta. We've got Teresa. Hi, Teresa. And Martha. And Nisi. Oh, yeah, talking about our grandson. Yeah, I put a picture of our grandson on Instagram yesterday. I don't think I put it on Facebook, did I? Because I do a lot more kind of family stuff and just photographs and things like that on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you might want to do that. So yeah, you'll see more stuff on there. But yeah, our grandson Milo was 2 yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So we spent the afternoon with him.
He's doing well.
And our daughter and her husband. So that was nice. Okay, Helen from Fort Mill, but in Bethlehem, PA. Is that Pennsylvania? Okay, we've got Burl from Newfoundland, Canada. Josephine working in Toronto. Paul from, you didn't say where you're from, Paul.
Miss Sam.
No, I've already said, I think I said Sam, didn't I? Is that another Sam in the UK? And from Sweden, hello there from Sweden.
Hello, Sweden.
Priyanka from Gold Coast, Australia. Wow, what time is it there? Is it late? We've got Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. Yeah, it's hard. I'm having to
we need the mouse again. We need the mouse plugging in.
We do.
That's what we need.
Well, I have got the mouse
plugged
in, but I don't think it's... Oh, no, I haven't. What's that?
Okay.
That's not the mouse. Okay. So we've got Lucy, we've got Sue, we've got Christina. Christina, is that safe? You're from Peru. Wow, amazing. Hi, Matt. Good to see you.
Hey, Matt.
We've got Martin from Canterbury. Hi, Martin. Not seen you for a long time. Linda, Ruben from Mexico. Oh, Paul's from Chester. Oh, hi, Paul. That's great. Local. So
come on, Chester.
Yeah. It's a beautiful city, Chester. Okay, so yeah, if you can like this video and comment on there as we're talking, and if you want to share it as well, that'd be great, so more people can join. So we wanted to talk to you about my new book. If you can see it. Oh no, it's too bright. As I said, the sun's shining. Can you see? Does it? There we go.
There it is.
Unexpected Miracles. Powerful, real life stories. And this isn't an actual book. This is just a mock-up.
Yeah.
So
they're on the way.
Yeah. Now the thing is, in America, we have got an American office in South Carolina, and our books have been printed already in America, and they're there ready and waiting, and we've not seen a proper copy yet. So this is just from our UK printers. It's just a mock-up, but it's kind of
pretty good.
It's a pretty good mock-up, really, you know, proof. So they're being printed at the moment in the UK, and we should get those very soon. And the official date for the book launch on our website, which is before anywhere else, is the 1st of June.
Yeah.
So I think the sun's gone in now. You might be able to see it a bit better.
So this has been a long time in the making, hasn't it? I know you've been. This has been brewing for many years.
For a few years. I really had the idea. I think it was. I know it's from the Lord. I had the idea a few years back, and you know how in my books, Diary of Miracles, Part 1 and 2. Who's read those books? Let me know if you've read them. And Normal Supernatural book and How to Be Healed. We've got stories that I tell from when we had our cafe, when we had our shop, and our boutique bed and breakfast. And this, just as you know, most of you know, we've had so many amazing miracles, thousands and hundreds and hundreds, and probably thousands and thousands of amazing things, and people's lives transformed. And in those books that I mentioned, I've written the stories of those miracles from my point of view, because I was there, you were there for a lot of them as well. So it's just from, you know, I see the person, they come into our cafe or our shop, and I don't know anything that's gone on before, we've never met them before, or we see them on the plane or whatever it is. And we release the power of Jesus and demonstrate God's love to these people, and something amazing happens and completely changes their lives. Sometimes, very often, we don't see those people again, do we? But quite a few have kept in touch with us, and we've gone on to see just the transformation. So this book, Unexpected Miracles, I'm trying to get it so you can see the cover, is actually, it's stories from the people themselves. Okay. So it's their biographies, or autobiography, really.
Yeah.
And everything that leads up to them coming into our cafe or shop, or whenever we met them, what's gone on in their lives before that happened and after. So you spent some time doing some research. It's interesting that Matt joined in with this Facebook Live, because he's in the book. Yeah, we've got some of the people watching are actually in the book. So we've got, shall I go through the list of who's in it? We've got a sniper. Oh, yes. He was one of the top snipers in the British Army. And what an incredible story. His is just, you're not going to believe really some of the things that he gets up to in his life as a sniper, being posted, you know, to different places like Afghanistan and Bosnia, and some of the awful things he must have seen, you know. So I've got a chapter which is his life story in one of my chapters, and just goes through, you know, he's right from his childhood. Many of these stories go through from the person's childhood and what caused them to get involved in certain things or make certain decisions. So yeah, Neil was one of the top snipers in the British Army.
So the people in the book, they don't have a relationship with each other. They don't necessarily have even met each other, But they do have one thing in common, don't they?
They all have one thing in common. Yeah. They all have a need.
Yeah. Often part of the story is that they come to a dark place, a time of crisis. Yeah. And the title of the book's a bit different for you as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Why unexpected miracles? Because usually with you, it's expect a miracle, isn't it?
And I nearly called it expect a miracle, but really all these people, they were not expecting miracles. They were going about, they all had different things going on, So we have a CEO, Alex. He was a CEO of a successful company. He's a German guy. He was living in Germany. He had everything going for him, but he had an emptiness, like a loneliness inside. So it wasn't like he hit a dark place, like you were mentioning. They all have in different ways, but he was actually just had this emptiness and nothing would satisfy it.
Yeah. Well, I call that a dark place.
I guess. I think you're right. So they all have a need, even if they recognised it. But to a lot of people on the outside, you'd think that some of these people were successful, multimillionaires. Yeah. Some of them CEOs. They look successful on the outside, but inside they have a need, and that's what's common to all of them. And something happens. So basically, each of them has a miracle happen in their life that is really unexpected. They had a need, but they had no idea how that need was going to be met. I think virtually all of them.
I like that. I like that because it really sort of takes this emphasis on us pushing through and pressing through. I mean, they at one point they all have to make this decision to allow God, but it's like God is the one who is really pursuing them, isn't it? And they just come all these different routes and ways, and God is just there, just kind of reaching out to them until there comes that moment where it just crashes in to the darkness. And I like the cover. Yeah. Because it's just this, that could be anybody just kind of walking into the light, and there is this expectation of the miraculous. Yeah.
Well, you did the cover.
Happening.
So
that's
Rob
why I like
designed it. Rob designed the book. He's very good. He's very talented. So I wrote it, but it was basically what I did is I interviewed these people. So there's 11 different autobiographies in here. And I interviewed each of the people. There's 12 chapters because one went over 2 chapters. And then there's a 13th chapter, which is how, we all need a miracle. And the 13th chapter is how you can receive your miracle. Yeah. And looking at how the others all got theirs.
And it's powerful, isn't it? Because when you, just to read one story it's quite moving. I know you've said you've read through it and it always moves you.
I have read this so many times. Obviously I was writing it, putting it together. I interviewed the people on video and audio and transcribed their stories, and then I did a lot of editing to try and get it so it's more readable in the right kind of order. But while I was writing it, I've read it so many times after, and I just cry every time. Yeah. It is so emotive because it's like, I put on the back, it will take you on a roller coaster of emotion. Each powerful before and after true story will take you on a roller coaster of emotion, because it's like you're laughing at some of the things that happen in here, and then the next minute it's like the awful things just happened and you go, oh, you're crying. Yeah. And then but then at some point they have this miracle happen and their life gets transformed and they receive a miracle from God. And then I'm crying again because it's like, oh God, you're so good. Yeah. And then what I've done as well is I put a prayer at the end of each chapter. So you can actually, as you read in the story, at the end of each person's story, you can then pray out loud along with my prayer with each one. Yeah. And
because obviously everybody's story is different, and there will be some people who read it that are maybe in similar circumstances or situations, and they just can really relate. Yeah.
As you're reading it, you'll be thinking, oh, I know somebody like this. It might be somebody in your family or a loved one, but you'll be thinking, who can I give this book to? I need to get more copies because, and I think it's going to change when I'm praying. It's going to change so many people's lives. I want this to go viral. I want it to go to all around the world with people that don't know God, or they're away from God, or they know God but they need a miracle in their lives. Reading this, I believe, can really open themselves up for God to do a miracle in their lives.
So give us a brief rundown of the kind of people that are in.
Okay, well, I can actually read the back. So we've got a sniper who's full of anger. We've got a Muslim who's seeking God's love. Now that is an amazing story, Cameron's story.
Yeah.
He was Muslim in Iran. That's where he's from, Muslim family, but he was really searching for God's love.
A relationship,
personal relationship with God, and never got it through his God. And just the supernatural things, all of these stories, you know, you might have heard about people's testimonies before, and they sort of play down the supernatural side of it, but these are full-on supernatural stories. He's reading the Bible, and so, you know, I won't give it too much away, but he's reading the Bible, and suddenly Jesus' name just goes up, and then he's looking, you can see the words going up. He actually comes face to face with Jesus, and this is a full-on Muslim. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he's passionate. He just was passionate about God.
Yeah.
But that's what led him to Jesus.
Well, yeah, it was Jesus all along, you know, and he meets with God. His life turns around. A lot of these people actually get delivered as well. So you can read about the demons leaving them and how that all played a part. And a lot of them, they tell of how they got filled with the Holy Spirit and just how incredible that was. So let me carry on. I'm on the first two. A psychic medium with no hope. That's an amazing story.
Yeah.
And that was a guy who came into our cafe, life transformed. I've mentioned the CEO already, who was lonely. We've got a woman who was running from abusive relationships, and from one relationship to another. And just her incredible story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's wow.
Yeah.
We've got a hedonistic multi-millionaire, or multi-millionaire, we say in the UK. He was very, very wealthy, and really.
Mark read his own story, didn't he, the other day? And he said he was emotional about it because it's powerful, isn't it, to read that articulated and written down.
Yeah,
like that.
His life was based on money, the love of money, and drugs as well, and sex, and that's amazing story. We've got a violent addict, prostitute as well, whose life was dramatically transformed through coming into our cafe.
That was Mandy, wasn't it? Yeah.
A power-seeking satanic witch as well, just somebody local, you know, to us here in Chester, and how she ended up reading my books actually, and Jesus transformed her life. A disabled army veteran, such a sad life for 33 years after being having this, you know, awful accident while he was in the army, and 33 years later he comes to one of our workshops, and I mean, just, you got to read it, and how it happened, how he felt. Because what I've put in here as well is how the person was feeling throughout their life, the different things.
Because they tell the stories in their own words,
yes,
really.
Yeah. It is, it's their own words. I've just helped it, you know, by writing it for them, really. And yeah, we had one person, a few who were really trying to commit suicide, in fact. We have, you know, a heavy metal fan who was suicidal, who came into our cafe, and Angel pulls him and his friend into our cafe, and just what happened as a result. We've got people in here who tried to commit suicide. They describe how they tried to commit suicide and how God intervened when there was no, I mean, it was miraculous, amazing. A Reiki master who was living a lie, whose whole life was based on her business, Reiki, all different types of healing and New Age practices. I think I've covered them all. So,
and each story is powerful on its own.
Yeah, even if it's just one. Yeah.
But I think what's very powerful about the book is, you know, kind of having them all gathered together and seeing such diverse people from different backgrounds and different lifestyles, sort of having this commonality, having this need that needs to be met. And like we say, God just breaking in on that unexpectedly, and just, you know, the redeeming work, the transformation, and deliverance from that kind of trajectory into, you know, the dark place.
And I believe as people read this, it's really going to, like I say, open up an opportunity for, I've said, as you're reading it, open your heart up, you know, that people open their hearts just for God to be able to do a miracle in their lives, for every reader of this book. So, you know, what we did is at the beginning of the year, it really felt like the Lord say to rent a little cottage in Wales, in North Wales. So that's what we did. And I've been going there virtually every week while we've been in the UK, which is most of the time. And I go there for, you know, maybe 3 days a week. No internet, no TV I've had for most of those 6 months. And I've been writing this book and spending time with the Lord. And I think it's really changed my life, you know, doing that. It's been amazing.
It's really focused you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what it's like when you have a project, you know, the Lord's in it, and you really want to create and do something, but life gets so busy, doesn't it? And it's been really good to see Aliss have the discipline to just say, I'm just going to focus on this. I just need to get this finished. And I think the end results speaks for itself. It's very powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. So, yes, I think I've said everything about the book I need to say. So, what else do I want to say? I know, very important. We're doing a book draw. What I want to do is give away a free book to one of you. So what we decided to do is to make it fair. We've got an opportunity for you to subscribe to our news updates. So it's our very own Spirit Lifestyle, which is our ministry email. You can actually, if you sign up to that, and basically what we're going to do is on the last day of this month, we're going to do a prize draw, and it's going to be from everybody who subscribes to our news update. So if you're already subscribed, you just go on there and verify that you're on there. So you need to just put it in again just to make sure you're on there. But what you need to do is go to my personal website, which is www, I guess. Yeah?
Yeah. Or not.
I don't know. Type in
With or without.
AlissCresswell.com, and you know how you spell my name. Just look on Facebook, and it's all the S's, like 2 S's in Alice, 2 S's in Cresswell, .com, and you can read some more about the book on there. But also, there's a space where you can just put in your name and your email address. And at the end, the last day of this month, I am personally going to take, we're going to select one of those emails. And we'll let you know.
Select an unexpected winner.
Yeah. Yes, and we're going to do it. What's the word? I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to say, choose somebody. Random. That's it. Yeah. Random. We're going to do it randomly. So yeah, you need to go to AlissCresswell.com, and you can do that as soon as we come off here. Go straight and do it, otherwise you might forget. And I'm going to choose someone to send this. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sign it as well, because we haven't said we're going to do that.
No, that's true.
I'm going to sign a copy with your name on from me, and I'm going to write your message on it as well. So I'm going to choose one person to sign it, and I'm going to send it to you wherever. It could be anywhere in the world. So it doesn't matter where you live. Go to AlissCresswell.com, put your name in and your email address, and you might be the one that's chosen. And so let all your friends know about this book, and also, share this video as well on your Facebook page. Also, I mentioned that I'm on Instagram already, haven't I? But do go over to there, and you can see different things, different photographs I put on there. It's more of my everyday life, family, and other things that I'm interested in. Go on Instagram. We're just to let you know, we're going to be on another Sid Roth show. Sid Roth, we love him. It's Supernatural with Sid Roth. I think it's going to be the 10th of June that week, but we'll let you know. So we'll be posting on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter when the date is to look out for. So that's exciting as well. And it's the two of us on Sidra, which is great.
So thanks for watching, everybody, and hopefully we'll see some of you soon, maybe in one of our UK events coming up.
And also just to remind you that this book is out officially on the 1st of June on our website, spiritlifestyle.com. If you give us your email address on alisscresswell.com, we will notify you to remind you as soon as it's out. We'll let you know on how you can buy it. So that'll be the 1st of June that we'll do that. We'll let you know. But it's not going to go on Amazon until later in June. So if you want to be one of the first to receive this book, you'll need to buy it from our website.
Yeah.
So go to alisscresswell.com, sign up. We'll let you know when it comes out. We'll notify you. And you might be able to win a free signed copy. So let me see if I can put it there again. Unexpected miracles. There we go. Powerful real life stories. So we hope that you get it for all your friends and loved ones, and that we're praying, you know. I've been praying so much about this book and about everybody that's going to read it. So we're praying already for you. Okay, good to see you all. Actually, I should be scrolling through, shouldn't I? Nice to see you all, and we'll have a look later at all the comments and reply to them. So, Claire, good to see you. Just joined. We know Claire. Hi, Claire. We will see you all again very soon. All right, love you all. Bye.